Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get 'em on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Come on, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, got to turn them up. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Well, nothing changes about that. Nothing changes about that. Man, I was just getting ready to come on the air this morning. And I was just thinking, man, I was just having a reflective moment of just how really good God has been to me. It's man, let me just say that again, how really good God has been to me. And here's the cold part, in spite of myself. You understand, in spite of all my shortcomings, in spite of all of my flaws, and in spite of all of what anybody has said about me, God, through his grace and mercy, just keeps me anyway. So many of us are exceptional people, but we refuse to just go ahead and be exceptional. We settle for the ordinary. We follow the pack. We try to fit in. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, I've heard my wife say this to my children all the time when she was scolding them or talking to them. She'll be talking to them about leadership. You know, why are you following everybody when God clearly made you to lead? So many of us are born, and so many of you are born to be exceptional people, but we always trying to follow the pack. Why would you try to fit in? Why would you try to be like everybody else? Be ordinary. Why would you follow the pack when God has created you to be exceptional? The key word in exceptional is accept. You ever done this right here? You know, everybody did that except me. Everybody felt that way except me. Everybody said that except me. Everybody wanted that except me. Everybody went over there except me. Everybody jumped in except me. Except me. See, why have you said that in your life if you were not to be exceptional? See, you got to say everybody except me. At one point in your time, I don't know who ain't done it. You know, everybody voted no except me. See, so you're not created to follow the pack. You ain't created to fit in. You ain't created to to be ordinary. You were created to be exceptional. As exceptional as your fingerprint on your finger is, you were created to be exceptional. Why not make this the year that you go head on and be exceptional? Why won't this be the year that you decide in your mind, but just has to be a decision that we make now. We not following the pack no more. We not trying to fit in no more. We ain't settling for ordinary no more. We gonna be exceptional. But you know, you got to go ahead and follow that. You got to get on the exceptional path because that's what you were created for. Why be ordinary? You know, but all of this it has to start with a thought. You got to first think something. Thoughts become things. A man is as he thinketh. That's all you will ever be. So what are your thoughts today? Why not have exceptional thoughts instead of ordinary thoughts? Why not have exceptional thoughts instead of fitting in thoughts? So why you want to be like everybody else? Why you want to be ordinary when you could possibly be extraordinary with a change of your mind, a change of your venue? And you don't have to be any other kind of way just because my mama was this way or my daddy was this way or this the school I went to, this what race I belong to, this my sexual preference, this my that. Well, how many excuses you need? How many excuses? What's it gonna be this year that we let another 365 days slip by without improving our condition, our place, our spot, our life, the quality of life we have? We cannot afford to keep letting all these years go by without changing. You're an exceptional person. How many times have you sat up and said, everybody did that except me? You know, I was on there, everybody jumped in except me. I told them, I knew it. Everybody voted for that except me. And now look at us. Man, it seemed like everybody went that way except me. Okay, do you get it? Do you understand what's being said to you? That old accept me is because couldn't it be because you're an exceptional person? And it's time for you to take control of that. It's time for you to start thinking different. It's time for you to start acting on what you think. It's time for you to start doing something about it. It's time for you to stop taking each and every day that God gives us for granted and letting them go by the wayside like you got plenty more. Well, you may have plenty more, but guess what? What you wasting the ones you got for? I got you young and you feel like you gonna live forever. Yeah, okay, cool. But let me ask you something. See, here go the part about suppose you do live. See, everybody worrying about dying, but I got news for you. Suppose you keep on living. You want to keep living in the condition you in now? You want to keep living with the money you got now? You want to keep living with the relationship you got now? You want to keep living by yourself like you are now? You want to keep wanting the right relationship, the right man, the right woman, but you keep getting the wrong one? You want to keep doing that for the rest of your life? Problem ain't dying. The problem is if you keep on living. Who wants to keep on living just the way they are right now? And if you can say, I'm cool with I am just the way I am right now, then cool. This conversation ain't for you. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Greatness ain't for everybody. Being exceptional ain't for everybody. Becoming extraordinary ain't for everybody. Heck, becoming successful ain't for everybody. I got it. And you can come up with a way to justify your non-existence and your ordinary life all you want. And that's fine and dandy. I ain't got no problem with it because some people just gonna be regular. Some people just gonna follow the pack, follow the crowd. Some people just wants to fit in. But if you're not that person, if you want to be extraordinary, if you want to be exceptional, if you want to dare to be great at something, then you got to change your mindset. You got to get with your creator and find out what he created you for. You got to quit thinking of things just in your own thought process. You know, lean not to your own understanding. I don't know where that is, but it's in there somewhere. See, and once you lean, if you lean to your own understanding, you know what it's going to do? It's going to limit you, man. It's going to limit you. Why not see what God got for you? I would rather know what God got for me than to think of all the things I could, because I can't outthink him. I done tried it before. All right, it's just the beginning. We're going to have a good one, man. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, circus performers, athletes, talk show hosts, social media influencers, inmates, faith-based people, pastors, choir members, strippers,
Yeah.
and
Choir members.
former drug dealers.
Yes.
Okay.
May I have your undivided attention? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's a different altar call.
Man.
Yeah, that wasn't an altar call. That was just a call.
That's just
Yeah.
a call. Okay.
That's a different
Shout
call.
outs. That was just
Yeah.
shout outs.
Yeah, that's all that was.
Wow.
Shirley Strawberry,
Hey, good morning, Steve. I love it.
Carla Farrell.
Good morning, Steve. What's up, crew?
The most promising young up-and-coming comedian that I know, Junior.
Morning, Unc, my mentor, man. How you feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, king of pranks, nephew Tommy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the morning, baby. Thursday it is, Uncle Steve. It's Thursday.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know. I just did it.
Okay, I thought something
I like
happened.
color
No, it
purple
wasn't nothing
for a
with
second.
No, it wasn't nothing with it. Ain't no. That ain't the opening to no song or nothing. I just was, I just sang it to my damn self. Forgot I was on the radio. Really. You know what I'm saying? I really.
that we just
seriously,
started?
it just happened. I just started singing and went, hey, fool, you on the radio.
Hey, Steve,
What else are you having fun at your job?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know what I was going to ask you? Remember the other day, a couple of days ago, we got really deep one morning when we opened the show and talked about our regrets and stuff?
Oh, we're not doing it again,
Yeah.
are we?
Well, no.
now. Come on
No,
now.
we're not doing that
Tommy,
again.
you can't handle it.
No.
We're
Go
not,
ahead, Shirley.
we're not doing
What-
that again, Steve. I just thought about something that I didn't regret in my life. You know, because you do have regrets. But one thing I do not regret, and that's, should I say it?
Go ahead.
I was just thinking it to myself. But anyway, one thing I don't regret is cutting off my sixth finger. Because, I had an extra finger on each hand.
Yeah.
I got that cut off.
Everybody
Yeah.
want to know.
I got them cut off.
It was mostly
So I'm
for the
glad.
men
I
you was
don't-
kissing, because that extra finger on the back.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would throw
regret.
some people
Don't
off.
throw some people.
I don't regret doing that. I just wanted to put
Because I
that
tell
out
you right now, if you shake my hand, I'm going to snatch back.
And that's what was happening when I was
Yeah.
little. Nobody wanted to hold my hand.
Well,
Nobody
I
wanted to
don't
hold
want
my
to shake your
hand.
hand now since I know
Shut
you
up. You
sick
can't
something
even
over there.
tell.
If I shake your hand now, I'm going to try to feel around because I'm probably a nub over there.
Look,
It's like where it used to start at.
Shit, I don't
Yeah,
want to see that.
there's got to be at least a little shiny spot.
How many toes you got? 8?
just yeah.
Oh,
So that's
goodness.
my.
Did they charge you extra for when you got your nails
No,
done?
they didn't.
Yeah,
It
they
didn't
did.
have a nail. It didn't have a nail. It was just about that. I'm just
Most
glad.
people only got 4 toes because the baby toe don't count. It's just tucked off in there.
Yeah, but if you lose it, you will fall. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
saying.
need a balance.
We
Yeah.
talking about toes?
Yeah,
we
Carla.
talking about toes right now?
Yeah.
Don't
How's
do
your-
it.
I
broke
forgot
her toe.
Carla broke her toe. All right, coming up at
fourth toe.
32.
I got a partner that ain't got a big toe and he wears sandals.
Well, how's the sandal holding on?
He got to stay leaning forward.
That ain't a flip. That's just a flop.
All right, we got to go. Coming up at 32 after the hour. Ask the CLO right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Steve's favorite segment. It's called Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer. This one is from Lynn in Maryland. She says, I've been married for 10 years, and I thought I had a good marriage until I got into an argument over a game of Uno with my sister-in-law. I beat her 3 times in a row, and she got mad and went off on me. She told me...
That's that draw
That's
four.
all it is,
You
Tommy.
know
When
it
I hear
is.
it, that's
And
just-
too many reverse and skip
too
cards.
many-
Right after you said Uno.
Right.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Okay, her sister went off on her. She told me my husband does not like my natural short hair, my cooking is terrible, and my sex is boring him to death. My husband didn't say a word. Here we are, a week later, and I'm still not speaking to him. He hasn't even apologized. Is it safe to assume he told his sister this stuff about me?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he said it. You can't cook, you got short hair, and your sex is dry. He said it.
Wow.
He said it.
All
He
over
told
draw
us that
four
to his sister. All this, because she said uno, and you pulled out draw 4. She pulled about 50 cards.
Yeah. But he could have at least apologized, something. Try to make it better.
He
That's not
cannot. Listen to me. He cannot say. I was just with my sister and we was talking. Because you can't tell a woman you was talking to her about another woman.
Yeah.
She don't care who the woman is.
Right.
You got short hair, he don't like your short hair. He don't like you cooking and he don't like you loving. That's everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
When did you get all that information?
I'd have drawn 4.
I know.
Uno.
All right, this one is from
He don't like the way you look, cook in the bed or out the
or
bed.
out of the bed. Yeah. Those are 3 very important things.
Right.
That's everything.
And if
2 out of 3 ain't bad over here. All right, Corinne in Southfield, Michigan says, I'm a 42-year-old woman, and I was checking the texts on my man's phone yesterday. Yes, he allows me to check his phone whenever I want to. I came across a text message about child support for a 17-year-old daughter. I asked him about it, and he admitted that he has another child, and he didn't tell me about her because it might run me off. He has a total of 5 children that I know of. Should I even be planning a future with a man that hides children and doesn't pay all of his child support? That's a good one, Steve.
Well, wait a minute. You saw a text about child support. He could be behind. He got 5. He could be behind. He didn't tell you about the child because he didn't want to run you off. He thought the 4 was,
max.
too heavy.
There's a limit.
Yeah.
5, now you thinking about not marrying him. You know what I'm saying? He was right. But I think you have to stop. The fact of the matter is he has been paying child support. He might be in the rears a little bit. That don't make him a horrible person. Could have just got a little sidetracked on something, but he trying to do right and take care of the child. He didn't tell you about him, but how long have y'all been dating? How long they say they've been married or dating? Did it say in the question?
No, it
check
doesn't
my
say.
man's
She
phone.
just, she's planning.
Yeah,
a future
you
with
check
this
your
guy.
man's phone. You find out he got some texts in there. You found out about another baby, 17 years old. What you gonna do? He's baby 17. Baby ain't 7 months.
Child support almost over with.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ride this one out. Got about another year, unless he in the rears.
Good point.
But her point is that he was lying.
Well, he didn't lie. He didn't tell you about it.
Same thing. Same.
No, that's not.
That's not the
It is
same.
the same.
Very
It's
different.
It's not the
That
same
is not
thing.
the same
It
thing.
is.
It's not.
Okay.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
It is the same.
Junior, is that the same thing?
Hell no.
Tommy, is that the same thing?
That is not
You
the
have
same
to
thing.
Steve, is that the same thing? Absolutely not.
Whatever it is.
Withholding information is different from lying.
That's called the sin of omission. Get
It's
outta
3
here.
against 2. We win.
Omission.
Yes.
Oh,
he-
lying
that's
is different from omitting.
Yes.
Steve, he lied. If he told her he had 4 kids and he got 5, he lied. Period.
No, okay, Shirley, ask me a question. Watch this. Just ask
Oh,
me
here
a
we
question.
go.
Is that a red shirt you have on there, Steve?
No.
What do you mean no? Clearly it's red. You just lied to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
this
you
shirt
did.
this shirt is red and black.
I knew
There's
you
some
were
more
going to
stuff
say
on it.
that. I knew you were going to say that because you got writing on the side in black.
Yeah, see, you
All
can't.
right,
Wait,
next,
what you talking about? No.
next
you
question.
looking at the wrong side of it.
Oh, whatever.
right in there is
pants
mostly
on
black.
fire.
All
Bring
right,
that
next
back.
question, Shirley.
Hill in Missouri says, I'm a 34-year-old man engaged to a beautiful 43-year-old woman. Before we met, she was in a relationship with a man for 13 years, and her ex-boyfriend got sick last year, and she was overly concerned with his health. He's much better now, but she calls to check on him and has offered to take him food. I feel like she's doing too much, and this dude is taking advantage of it. I told her that I want her to stop talking to him, and she said that I am being too controlling and making her have second thoughts about marrying me. Am I wrong?
Well, man, if she was with a man for 13 years and he got really sick, when you break up with a person, it doesn't mean you don't, she may not be in love, but she wants love the man. And she's just caring for him a little bit. Now, I know that's hard on you because you younger, she older. But, sometimes it's like that. But, she just seeing about him. The man's sick. He almost could have got out. He might have corona,
You don't never know.
Yeah.
God. All right,
you gotta
flip
take some.
that.
You gotta get some soup over there and a mask. You gotta get them two some hand sanitizer.
Flip that if the situation were reversed.
What?
If he was the one going to his ex.
Oh, she'll have a heart attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I understand. I understand his doing the most, and the dude probably is taking advantage of her. But now is, do you trust her?
Right.
See, in some of these relationships, you're gonna have to put your big boy pants on.
Good advice. Very
But
good
when
advice.
it come to exes, I ain't got no big pants, so whatever.
Coming up next, it is the nephew to run that prank
I
back
got on a pair of tighty whities, and that's all I'm gonna have on.
right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. Run that prank back. What you got, Neff?
Chopper's funeral at the club. Chopper's funeral at the club. Let's go. Let's go on send Chopper home the right way at the club. Come on, cat dog.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm trying to reach James.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, this is Gerald. I was a friend of your friend Chopper.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And Chopper just passed away last week, right?
Yeah, he did.
I know they supposed to have a funeral and stuff over at Mount Baptist Church. And I don't really know you, but me and Chopper and a bunch of the rest of us, man, we used to hang out at the club not too far from the house. You know, that's pretty much where Chopper was all the time at the club. Anyway, what bunch of us was over at the club talking, man, and we was really want to reach out to one of the family members, you know, and then somebody said you was, you know, kind of a good friend of his. And well, we decided to call you and see if you didn't mind. Do you think that you can talk to some of the family members and see if they don't mind having the funeral at the club?
At the club?
Let me try to explain something to you, James. What we're trying to do is see. We believe that we believe.
Well, you said at the club. Come on, the club. There's a funeral. What?
And I understand it, but see, Chopper ain't really go to church a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really go. Long as I've been knowing him. Now he love the Lord and stuff like that.
Yeah, player. But these are church-going folks. They want a funeral.
But I understand. But see, Chopper wasn't. Chopper went to the club. So what I'm asking you is, let's have the funeral at the club.
Hell no, bruh. Come on. We can't have no funeral at no club, man. Come on.
What I'm saying is, dog, is that he wasn't really no church-going person. I believe that a person ought to be, the last words ought to be said over him in a place he's more familiar with. You know what I'm saying?
Player. No, I don't know what you mean, player. No, this got to be a funeral. This is church folk. I go to church and all my folks go to church. No, we got to do this thing up in church. This is a church thing.
But you don't feel. But do you understand where I'm coming from? No, that a man ought to go on, and the last words ought to be in a place he more familiar with. Now, if he went to church, then I understand that. You see what I'm saying?
No, bruh. Hell no. See, it's his chance to get himself right. We gonna have him up in church in front of everybody. You know, that don't make sense. Who's this again? I mean, who are you?
My name's Gerald.
But who is Gerald? I mean, how do you relate to this? Are you a preacher or are you?
No.
What are you?
No. I was friends with Chopper, and see, I hung out at the club and still hang out there with a whole bunch of us. You know, was real good friends with Chopper, and we was saying that, you know, Chopper's the last words about Chopper ought to be said at the club, because see, that's what Chopper was. But 5-6 days a week, that's what Chopper was.
Yeah, but what church are you affiliated with? I mean, why the hell would I try to talk to the family, make me look stupid in front of the family, telling them to put the thing in a club? How the that gonna go off?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You know them way more than we do, because
you talking about trying to move from a damn funeral at a church to a damn nightclub or a strip club or something.
No, it's not no strip club, it's just a nightclub.
It's the same thing, ain't it? I mean, you talking about having folks travel from across the country and meeting in the damn club. What kind of is that?
But that's what Chopper was. That's what Chopper was.
How the I'm going to look if I'm the one telling them to move this to the damn club?
You're going to look like somebody that's trying to...
I'm going to look like a fool.
No, you're not. You're going to look like somebody that's trying to keep it real.
I can't even come to the damn funeral if I was to do some like that.
Okay, let me ask you this here then. Jane, do you think you can maybe get the body and bring it over to the club?
No, hell no.
Well, I'm just saying before they even do the funeral or whatever.
Oh, hell no. I ain't touching scared to walk in the dog by myself. What the I'm going to touch the body for? Hell no.
We just trying to say our last words at Chopper Man in a place that Chopper
No, hell no. Again, who the are you? How the you get my number?
Somebody at the club had your number, said you was friends.
Why the y'all call me, of all folk? Why the y'all call me?
They say you good, you in with the family and you can talk.
I am in with the family, but I ain't in the family make me look stupid. Hell no. Won't y'all, I give y'all the number to the family. Y'all call the family. Y'all tell them that yourself. Man,
I just trying to get you to bring the body by, man, and let us.
No, I ain't touching no dead body.
We just want to have one last drink with Chopper, man.
You have one with your boys and you get together with them and y'all talk about him and let him know how Chopper was, what kind of person he was, what kind of person he is. But
we want Chopper to be there. This is Chopper you talking about, man.
Y'all bring y'all to the church. Y'all need to be up in the church.
We want to have Chopper at the club where we know.
Come on, man. Y'all full of
where we know.
Y'all ain't gonna my up and have my looking like a fool at a damn funeral.
But that's about Chopper, though.
And damn right it's about Chopper.
You bring Chopper to that club.
Y'all tripping, man. I ain't doing I'm just going to this funeral. I'm going to tell the family what I think about Chopper, and I'm moving on. If y'all want to act crazy in front of the family, y'all call the family yourself and do that.
Look, I got one more thing I want to say.
I don't even know your what?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy.
Oh, you tripping. What?
This Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your boy told me to prank you.
Man, y'all full of man. I just know y'all ain't did this.
James, this is Nephew Tommy, man.
No,
your boy.
No, player. Oh, man, I can't believe this. No, he didn't. I can't even believe he did that.
Hey, man, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
He went out at the end. He went out at the end.
What was that last three beeps right there? Can y'all feel that in?
Man.
Yeah, I know what that was.
Blank you.
And Chopper, too. Sound like he was cussing Chopper, too.
Play too much.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Well, that's what Chopper more familiar with. Chopper spent all his time at the club. Chopper wasn't at the church.
Right.
You know, people want to be buried where they familiar with. That's something they've been around. All that stuff. What?
I'm with you. People might not be having funerals at the club, but they damn sure having the repasts at the club. I've had a bunch of them at my club.
Really?
A lot of them, Shirley. I'm telling you.
Really?
Sometimes you can't find a place to put a whole family before COVID. I'm the people that, can we rent the club? And then they put a big picture on stage and they dance and have, man. Yeah.
It's a celebration.
I didn't know that.
It's a celebration, right.
Celebration of life, yeah.
Yeah. All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, it's yours truly, James, around for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. If you're looking for a treat for the holidays, nothing sets you right like some of my delicious nuts. Go to hotterthanamofo.com to order my spicy hot nuts. Hotterthanamofo.com and order some hot sauce while you're there. Hotterthanamofo.com for all your hot sauce needs. Watch out there now. Thanks for watching me on Assisted Living, and that's it.
I'm going to just play this for you, short version of it. This is my reaction listening to Shirley Murdock's As We Lay. This is the reason I'm ticked off, because this happened to me in the 80s. I was at a girl's house all night long, and I don't know why Shirley thought it was necessary to write a damn song about such a bad memory for a guy. Let's go, Kat.
So cute.
I can't
As we slept, Dean, what is the bell going off for now? Where was the bell at 1:30? You forgot about your funky ass. You know I'm supposed to counting up the cost. You ain't got to deal with the cost. I'm the only one got. My phone. 79 texts. All of them from her.
You better be dead.
Ooh, I'm driving home trying to think of what I'm finna say.
What you
I
gonna
done
say?
bust my mouth
Steve?
on the
Yeah, that was
steering wheel. I'm thinking.
Classic.
What is the?
Classic.
Where was the bell at 1:30?
You're mad at her, though.
Dang, you damn right I'm mad at her. Sitting up here looking at me talking about as the sunlight cross your face. You know, ain't supposed to be no light on me.
But that was a
Been the
wild
moonlight.
night, though. Your jacket was inside out.
Move! I need to find my
Foot
tie.
hanging off on the head, shoe
find your
downstairs in the
shoes.
kitchen.
What were y'all doing?
I went home, I ain't got no shirt, I just got a tie on. I couldn't even find the damn shirt.
You know you gotta go home and face your wife.
You
I
walk in the house
never
with
counted up the cost. You ain't got to go ahead and deal with this crazy stuff.
I know how much it's gonna
no,
cost.
this over with. You walk in the house with no drawers
Oh,
on.
man.
That's definitely over with, man. You can't explain that.
Side
No way.
Peace University, boy. That's
Why is your drawers off? See what had happened.
Well,
No, Jay, I'm not taking the pants off if I ain't got no drawers on. Them pants gonna stay on all night.
But where are they, though?
I didn't wear none.
How did you misplace them over there? What were you guys
I was
doing?
in the toilet at the airport.
And I didn't make it.
But you know they
waiting
say-
on
on
Hal,
myself.
and I had a little accident in them, so I just left them in there.
man.
Because I
What
was
the
out at the
wind sound
airport.
like, Steve?
Stop your lying. It's time to get out of here.
No, that's
As
what
we
happened.
lie.
As we lie.
As we
Yes.
lie.
As we lie. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, you, sir, said you don't like watching your beautiful grandkids.
And they are beautiful.
They are.
And why?
What is that about,
They're a lot of
Steve?
fun. I don't like watching them.
What is that
Because I don't
about?
have a lot of time. Sitting up in here, I always got to tell them something. Boy, get down off of there. Stop pulling her hair. Why y'all arguing? Papa Rose won't let me. Well, maybe you don't need to. Sitting up in here. Boy, I don't like Peppa Pig, ugly ass cartoon. The damn looking pig sitting up in here. Papa, let's watch Peppa Pig. Papa don't like Peppa Pig. You understand? Papa like watching Sports Center and CNN and Netflix. That's what I'm going to watch. Papa, I want a drink of that. You can't drink McAllen, little girl, and don't ask me no damn more. Sick of all this shit.
Where is Marjorie?
That's why they be having me watching that. Papa, we want a bedtime story. Your Papa don't know no damn thing.
Yes, you do. You know
I
a
don't
fairy
know.
tale.
I don't
Steve, you're the
know. I
greatest
promise you I don't.
storyteller I know.
But they ain't none that kids supposed to hear.
Do they leave the kids with you? Like leave the house and just
Yeah,
you?
you know, they'll go to Nobu's or something, and they know I don't want to go, then they'll watch the kids. So I done put them in the movie theater room. I got the big screen on. I got cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, little movies, you know, The Incredibles and all this here. And they want to talk and ask questions all
they like
through the damn
attention,
movie.
Steve. Yeah.
I leave them in there, and then they'll come in here, Papa, Emily dying. Who is Emily?
You don't know none of these people.
Dog, I don't know none of these people right here. I don't like none of them. And then my kids mad because I done bought all of them iPads and stuff. Dad, we don't want our children raised on iPad. Quit dropping them off over here then. What they need an iPad for? They need somebody to talk to other than me.
And Steve, aren't your grandkids vegan or something? Aren't their
And
parents?
two of them vegan. That's another thing.
What?
Coming in here. Carly left BJ with me one time. And,
That's healthy, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah, well, he came in my office. I was eating some ribs. And so I gave him, you know, and he was just overjoyed. He was biting into them. His eyes got big. He kept looking at it. Then he eat it a little bit more. Then he look at it. Then he eat a little bit more. Carly came in here. Daddy, what did you give him? I said, eating a rib.
he don't eat meat. I said, yes, he do. He eating it right now.
Oh, God.
Dad, we don't do that at our house. You ain't at your house. Quit coming in here asking me, man, babysit, raise these kids, watch these kids. I watch these kids like I want to. How long they been in the water? Until they look like prunes.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for
that time
Comedy Roulette. Jay, you want to explain it real quick?
It's
how
very
it goes?
simple. It's very simple. Our comedy ability gets tested every week. Tell you what you do. Give us 5 subjects. Put them on the wheel. Spin the wheel. When the wheel stop, we'll do the damn thing. And we'll do it fast.
All right, here we go. I got the categories. All right, first one. I think this eggnog has gone bad.
That's a good one. That's good.
I like
That
that one.
sucks.
Oh, you don't
like that one?
All right.
No.
Now, that's a thin-ass Santa. Next one. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
I know 3.
People don't decorate like they used to. And there's nothing under the tree. Let's go spin the wheel, Crystal. What you think is on stop on? I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know.
Which one? Ho, ho, ho.
What
All
is
right,
it?
people don't decorate like they used to.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, fellas.
People don't. They don't decorate.
Decorate?
People used to go all out back in the day. Remember them big hot-ass light bulbs they used to put on the tree? Them big ones.
Yeah.
Them big 60 watters. Man,
Yeah.
you didn't have to use heat during the wintertime. Just light
Yeah.
up your tree and your whole living room was
Yeah.
heated, man.
Yeah.
They don't go all out like
They
that.
don't go all out like they used
to.
Yeah. Each one of them lights look like a tablespoon.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Like
was that light.
huge. I'll tell you why they don't decorate like they used to. You know, you go to the neighborhood and all the houses be lit up, get stuff all in the yard. Who is the lazy person that just lit a bush? Who did that? They just put lights on their bush.
They didn't lay them on it.
They threw them on there. Ain't no padding to them. Then they go right back in the house like we supposed to clap for this.
You mad at them, Junior?
What you got? What you got?
I remember when you used to actually get your tree flocked. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When they take
man.
the white stuff and spray it on your
Yeah.
tree, you took the time to wait to get your tree flocked. Now they
Yeah.
just put a raggedy green tree in the living room and that's it.
Just
Put
sitting
lights
there.
Just
right.
sitting
They
there.
don't care.
on.
They
I
don't
want the
care
white
like they used
flock
to.
tree.
What happened to them little bitty wreaths that they used to hang in the window with the one candle in the middle of the wreath?
Oh, man.
But it was electric and it flickered.
And it flipped
Flickered,
it.
yeah.
Where that's
yeah.
I missed them. We had them in all 3 of our windows.
Yeah.
You got a nativity scene in your living room, but none of the wise men's got hands because it done broke off. But you don't care. They all sitting on camels, but ain't none of the wise
Ain't none
men
of the
got,
gifts?
They ain't got no hands. The hands done fell off.
I tell you what, you ever walk in somebody's house for Christmas, you going over there, and you look over there at the Christmas tree, and you can see the metal pole in the middle. Why?
Boy.
Why y'all didn't put all the pieces on the damn tree? We sitting in here looking. I can see.
The tree is so dry.
It's so-
Ain't got no water.
Ain't no. What is going on here?
With this trifling Christmas tree.
Trifling Christmas tree.
All the little bristles done fell on the ground. You ain't put no water in the tree.
The lights is weighing down branches. What? Why?
Remember them silver sickles?
Oh, the tinsel.
Little tinsels we used to throw all over the tree and make it hang.
Yeah.
And
That
at
was
the end, you take them out one at a time and put them back in the box. You
Yeah.
say, yes.
Save it for next year.
Say
baby.
that,
Hell
say
yeah.
that.
Last one.
People don't decorate
Remember
like
the nativity scene that used to get put outside in the yard?
Yes.
But every time you passed by a hood nativity scene, you had to explain it to the kids because items was always missing.
What was the explanation, Steve?
First of all, the wise men walked because we didn't have the money for the camels. Secondly,
We couldn't use a baby Jesus this year because Belinda wanted a Cabbage Patch doll, so that's in the box for her. Mother Mary and Joseph is 2 pictures of Deacon Patterson and Sister Porter.
You stupid.
I got pictures in the yard.
Or Peaches and Herb.
Patterson and Porter.
All right, people, don't decorate like they used to. Good job.
And ain't no hay in the manger. It's just look like burlap sacks laid out. No, we didn't have money for the hay.
Prank call coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, I left in the middle of the night. That's the subject. But right now, nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
How much money do we have in the account, Pastor? Watch it now. It came in 3 sentences. I broke it up now. How much money do we have in the account, Pastor?
Pastor, right?
Pastor. How much money do we have in the account? Let's go, Cat.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Pastor Hayes.
This is he.
Pastor Hayes, how you doing? This is Brother Lonnie Thompson. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. And how can I help you today?
Pastor, I'm actually one of your members at the church, and I want to just commend you that you're doing a good job the way you are displaying safety. Let me say that first and foremost.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You know, we just want everybody to be safe and healthy. And your name again?
Brother Lonnie Thompson.
Okay. And Brother Thompson, I'm kind of about to be in the middle of dinner. How can I help you, brother?
Well, here's what I wanted to ask you, man. Pastor, I want to ask you this. I know you know a lot of people are going through different things, and people are, trying to make sure they keep food and stuff in the house because it's, time like this, you kind of want to stay put, but you want to make sure you got enough food and water and things like that. So, but what my reason for calling you is I wanted to ask you how much money do we have in the account?
Come again?
The church account. How much money do we have in there?
Brother, what do you say your name was again, brother?
My name is Brother Lonnie Thompson.
Okay, Brother Thompson, how did you get my personal cell phone number to be calling me at home this time of day?
Well, I got this number from one of the brothers at the church.
What brother at the church? Because they know not to give my personal number out to people I don't know. Are you a member? I'm a member though. I'm a member. Okay. Well, how long you been a member? Because I've been pastor this church for 10 years, and your name ain't familiar to me. How long you been a member at my church?
I've been a member probably going on 3 years now, but I ain't been since that day I joined. I kind of got caught out there. You know how it go. But
wait.
Wait.
So you've been a member of my church 2 or 3 years. You ain't been to the church in 2 to 3 years, and you calling me to ask me about finances of my church? I understand what you're looking for.
Well, I am a member, so I mean, I do have don't I have the right to know what we got in the account?
No, actually, you don't. You don't have the right to that question if you don't actively come to the church. You can't come to the church, sign up for church, and then call me 3 years later asking me what we got going on at church. So I need to understand what is your purpose. What are you trying to
Well, like I
say,
everybody going through hard times. I'm trying to see what we got in there because, I need to pick up a few things from the store. I don't have the money right now, but shouldn't I be able to lean on my church, though?
You can lean on it. We've done a lot of stuff in the community. We've been feeding the elderly. We got a food bank. We've been cash apping people some money that when we can. But you ain't been at this church in 3 years. You can't call me after 3 years and think I'm about to give you some money for something. I don't even know if you're a real member.
I'm a real member. So hold on, Pastor. Hold on.
No, you hold on. Boy, look here. I'm trying to sit down and have dinner with my family. You sitting here on my last nerve. Look here, Brother Thompson. I don't know you. I ain't never heard of you. You am not about to call here and try to get some money out of me, and you ain't even a member of the church. You can't.
I am a member of the church.
Because you come to the church one time, you ain't been back in 3 years, and you come to me for some money.
I am a member.
Your mama. You are not a member of this church, sir.
I am a member of the church. Look. Let me tell you something. I know this ain't no.
No, Mr. Thompson. Let me tell you what. You can't join my church 2 or 3 years ago and call me 3 years later, get my number from somebody and ask me for money because you're going through hard times. Now, if you was a true member of the church, you'll understand how we work and how we give money to people that's struggling. I just delivered 40 meals today to our elderly, Last week we cashed out people money to go pick up groceries. Apparently,
well, do you need my cash app then? Do you need my cash?
Boy, you gonna make me cuss. You ain't even tithing. So how you not tithing and think you
I
gonna get the
told
money
you
from
I
this
had
church?
fell on bad times. Didn't I say I fell on bad times?
You fell on bad times for 3 years?
Hey, it takes longer for some people, okay? Why are you judging me in opposed to trying to figure out how to cash app me
Because
so I can get on?
You're not a member of my church. I don't know if you some scam artist trying to get money from the church, sir. I have never met you. I don't know you. Matter of fact, I'm about to call up the deacons to see who you are and why they would give my number to some boy to call me and ask me for some money.
Hey, let me say this to you. If you don't cash app me, then I'm finna let all the members, I know our church ain't no mega church. We got 300-400 members. I already know. So, but I would let every member know that you're not cash apping me to help me in a time of need. I will do that.
Hey, Brother Thompson, you can let them know. You can Facebook it, Instagram it. You can put it on that TikTok and tag me in it. I ain't giving you a dime. I don't know you. I ain't never heard of you. Matter of fact, you need to get off my phone. I got dinner with my wife about to go on, man, and I ain't got time to be going back and forth with you. I need to know who gave you my number so I can call them up and tell them, don't be giving my number out to some stranger who ain't been to our church in 2 to 3 years and gonna ask me for some money, some cash out. Or if you don't get off this phone, who gave you my number?
Okay, so let me ask you something. So you know Deacon Marvin Dillard?
I know Deacon Marvin. Yeah, what about him?
Do you know he listens to the radio every morning?
Yeah.
He's listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Pastor Hayes, you just got pranked by your boy, Deacon Marvin.
Boy, see, and that's why Deacon Marvin about to get kicked off the board. Boy, you got me out here in my yard yelling. My neighbors looking at me like I'm crazy. They know I'm a pastor on the block. Boy, you almost made me cuss. You can't be doing that during this time, man.
Pastor, you all right, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Baby, everything good. My wife done came out here, boy, and you don't want her to set it off.
You don't want the first lady to go off. Okay.
Man. But no, we take care of our church, man. We feed them, sending the money, man, delivering meals, man, make sure everybody good during this time.
That's good, man. Hey, man, before we get off, you got to let me know, 2020, baby, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, this is Steve Harvey Morning Show with that ignorant nephew, Tommy.
And there you have it, ladies and
You had
gentlemen.
him going, Tommy.
In God's
Keeping it
name, you
stupid.
ignorant. Right. I wanted to hear, Tommy, how long before he cussed? Because he was right there.
He was
think
right.
he was
I you know what, Jay, and I
That was
pulled
it.
back.
Yeah.
I got to the line, and I
Pull back,
said, I'm
yeah,
not going.
yeah.
I pulled back.
Coming up at the top of the hour, the Strawberry Letter subject, I left in the middle of the night.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time for today's Strawberry Letter, and man, oh man, if you need advice on relationships, if you need advice on dating, work, sex, parenting, anything, and more, submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit
Like
Strawberry
how you
Letter.
slowed that down now, haven't you?
Click.
You have slowed that way down.
Need that K on that. Right, Steve? Right? You want him to click Submit Strawberry Letter, right?
Now I like the way you said it. Click for the strawberry letter.
Yes.
Hit that button, hit that thing right there.
All right, let's go.
All right, buckle up. Hold on tight. Here she is, Shirley Strawberry with the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, Junior. Subject, I left in the middle of the night. Dear Steve and Shirley, I need your honest advice here because I don't know how to handle this situation. I'm in my late 40s and in a good relationship with a man my age. We are well above the age of foolishness, but recently we had a big disagreement. I was staying at his house the other night and I got a call from my ex-husband, who I still consider a friend. My ex-husband is still single and he lives alone. So when he called me at 2:30 a.m., I figured there had to be something serious going on and I needed to go and see about him. So I got up and was leaving to go help my ex-husband. My boyfriend got very upset with me, and we got into a huge argument about it. I don't understand what the big deal is. I would help anybody. I may have shared too many details about my friendship with my ex-husband, and I probably shouldn't have told him that my ex still has me listed as a beneficiary on his life insurance policy. Surely my man doesn't think I still want my ex-husband or vice versa. My man said he was only angry because it was a safety issue for me to leave at 2:30, but I know it's deeper than that. So now I'm second-guessing everything. Maybe I shouldn't have even answered the late night phone call. Was I not supposed to go help my ex? What do you think? Please help. Okay. After he called at 2:30 a.m. and you ran off to, as you say, go see about him, yes, your man definitely thinks you guys have something going on, okay, and that you guys still want each other. I mean, who does this? I don't get it. Who does that? Did your ex say something was wrong or seriously going on, like you say in the letter? I'll ask it this way. What man is going to sit back and be okay with his woman running to another man at 2:30 in the morning? How does this make sense to you? This is a man who happens to be your ex-husband. I mean, does this really sound reasonable to you? He may have said that it was a safety issue with you, but it was way more than that, and probably that too. As a matter of fact, if it was a safety issue, if he thought he should have gone along with you. I can guarantee you he's not upset about you and the life insurance thing. That's not anything for him to be worried about, because that's a good thing. It's about you getting up out of that bed and going over to your ex's house. That's it. That's all. Let me ask you this. What if you were, what were you going to do for your ex? Did he say, you never said what it was. You just never said. You never said what it was. Help him do what? I mean, couldn't it wait until later in the morning? Otherwise, it just sounds like a booty call. That's it. I don't see how you don't see that. You're right. You shouldn't have answered the phone when you saw it was your ex-husband. You shouldn't have gone over there. It could have waited, whatever it was. Your man is right to be mad. If he was at your house and a woman called him at 2:30 in the morning, he got up to go see her. How would you feel? You would be mad, just like he is. So I know you'd be highly upset and have a major attitude, okay? So you were wrong. You should have stayed there and not answered the call, okay? And you're going to have to deal with this because your man, hopefully he'll forgive you, but I don't know. Steve?
I can't believe this is written by a woman who's grown. Yeah. I left in the middle of the night. The name of this letter should be, How Stupid This Sound to You.
Right.
That's the title of this letter.
Yeah.
Let's change this letter to How Stupid This Sound to You. Shirley, I need your honest advice. And Steve, I'm glad you said honest advice. Because how what the hell you finna get here?
Come on,
because I don't know how to handle this situation. I'm in my late 40s, get a good relationship with a man my age. We are above the age of foolishness. No. Stop right there. He is above the age of foolishness.
Thank you.
You all up in foolishness. But recently we had a big disagreement. I was staying at his house the other night. I got a call from my ex-husband, who I still consider a friend. Problem number one. My ex-husband is still single. Problem number two.
What's that little noise?
That's putting on the brakes. And he lives alone. That's problem number three. So he called me at 2:30 a.m. I figured there had to be something serious going on, and I needed to go see about him. So I got up and was leaving to help my ex-husband. The hell is wrong with you?
Crazy.
Let's go back to the title that I want to call this letter. How stupid this sound to you?
Yes.
We laying in bed. Phone rang. It's 2:30. You figure something seriously got to be wrong. So you sits up, you gets dressed, and you going to see about your ex-husband. 2:30 a.m. phone calls. It's prime booty time.
Yeah. One more time.
Prime booty time. Matter of fact, you on the back end of a booty call. 2:30 is late. The booty is in the process of having already answered the call.
Wow.
We showering about now. This is rinse off.
Showering.
I know.
2:30 usually the big rinse off.
The big rinse off.
We'll be back with the rest of this. The hell
right.
you talking about?
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming
you
up
doggone right.
at 23 after the hour. Left in the middle of the night, or how stupid does this sound to you?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Part 2 of your response to today's
This woman
Strawberry
that got
Letter.
a booty call at 2:30 in the morning, her laying next to her new boyfriend. It's her ex-husband who is single and lives alone. And you figure something had to be seriously wrong at 2:30 in the morning. So you get up to leave now, her boyfriend mad. What he supposed to be? You getting up to answer what is we all know is a booty call. Shirley know that. So why are we sitting up here trying to act like this ain't what it is? My boyfriend got very upset with me. We got into a huge argument about it. I don't understand what the big deal is. I would help anybody. Oh, so now you tricking. You would help anybody? So anybody that calls at 2:30, you willing to get up and help them? Let me explain something to you, lady. Let me just dig off in my past a little bit here. I done called a lot of women at 2:30 in the morning.
And said,
It ain't ever been nothing wrong.
Ain't been nothing.
Ever.
you haven't been sick, or it's not an emergency.
Not at 2:30. If I call you at 2:30,
It's going down.
the only thing wrong with me is I'm lonely.
And you need them to come through.
I just need to be held. I need some company. I need somebody to put me to sleep.
Hold me.
I'm suffering from insomnia. I can't go to sleep, and you could be the big ass pill. Come, rockabye baby in the treetop. Come on, come and put me to sleep. But at 2:30 in the morning, when a man call a woman, something's going on. Someone's on the phone.
All right, Al.
3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, talking about how she can make it right. Did you hear me? Al Green sang about this phone call. Now here you answering it, trying to figure out what the hell he mad about. Because Al Green is at your house. I would help anybody. I may have shared too many details about my friendship with my ex-husband. Oh, so now you're running your mouth too. Okay? And I probably shouldn't have told him. My ex still has me listed as a beneficiary on his life insurance policy. Oh, well, maybe that was it. Maybe you was going over there to make sure you still the beneficiary.
But he called her.
Well, but in order to make sure you the beneficiary, you got to provide benefits.
Oh.
See, to get the beneficiary, you got to be the benefit. You understand? See, that's what I'm talking about. Surely my man doesn't think I still want my ex-husband or vice versa. Why would you not? He done put you on the policy. He the epitome of sugar daddy. I'm your sugar daddy now and when I'm gone.
Man.
Hello. This is the matter of fact, your ex-husband falls into the category of super sugar daddy.
You better dig deep. What?
Yeah, I'm all in this here thing.
Yes, you are, sir.
And see, so now, if you got a sugar daddy that's a super sugar daddy that can provide sugar living and gold, you got to get over there and provide benefit so you can remain the beneficiary.
Woo!
That's what you need to do. Now, my man said he was only angry because it was a safety issue for me to leave at 2:30. You're damn right it was a safety issue for you to leave at 2:30. The damn safety issue was he might lose you to the man with all these damn policies. This man got insurance policy. But I know it's deeper than that. Let me see what this say now. Maybe I shouldn't even have answered the late night phone call. Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Nope.
Was I not supposed to go help my ex?
Nope.
What do you think? Please help.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the help you probably provided once you
Okay.
Break it down,
Okay,
Steve. Break it down.
He's locked out of his house. Uh-oh. And why do you have a key? He's sick, and only you can make him better. It's 2:30 in the morning. He done got some bad news, And now here you come to hold him, console him, shape and mold him.
Man, you better make a song out of this.
Now, 2:30.
Come on.
In the morning, somebody just can't sleep. He picks up the phone and he called on me. And I went out the door just a skipping. Happy am I. About to go out the door. I bought both eyes.
Both eyes.
I'm about to give him some more, cause I'm a beneficiary.
Beneficiary.
I'm about to used to be married.
I used to be married.
And now I gotta go and take care of my beneficiary status.
You made a song out of it.
He want me, and I want him.
Uh-huh.
He's leaving money when it ain't no more him. He got me now, and I get it then. So I go over, open up and let him in.
All right, listen, we got to get out of here. Email us, Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, before we went to break, I asked this question: do you hold a grudge toward any family member? So have you guys written off relatives or your entire family because of what a person did because you're holding a grudge, Junior?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hold grudges? No. I love my sister. There's nothing wrong here. Everything is
Come on,
great.
Junior, tell it to us. Tell it to us, dog.
Hell yeah, I hold grudges. Holding one right now.
What happened, Junior?
Yeah, I love you, Dad. I really do. But your friend's probably gonna call you in a minute.
Oh.
Now, I'm not
He
gonna
on
say.
there talking about you.
Yeah,
Don't
you
get
know.
in trouble.
Henderson.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
How I'm grown, Shirley.
I know.
Okay, but I'm telling you, with my
Grown people get
time,
in trouble?
no, Carla, with my time and money going into this, I should be able to say what I want to say if I'm helping a family member. Am I right or wrong, Can you say
Hell
that?
yeah, you doggone
Make
right.
it
Come
clear.
on with
Make
it.
it plain.
Yeah, you know
Make
what I'm
it
saying?
plain.
So therefore, what it is? Yes,
scared.
I took my daddy truck back. There it is. Hell, bet your ass walking now, ain't you? Since she gonna lie on me.
Whoa, it just got real.
No, since she gonna lie on me.
Yeah, come on, dog.
Took my daddy truck back. Yeah, sure did. There it is. Bet your phone ringing now. So if you next thing you say gonna be the truth. Yeah. Yes, I changed the bank account. There it is.
Yes, let it out.
Yeah.
He let it
With
all
each
out.
with
No.
each grudge, he gets
Hey.
louder, though. Have you
Yeah,
noticed
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Let it out. Don't hold
Yeah.
it in.
Stop
Yes.
encouraging him, Steve.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
No, I ain't paying the rent. There it is. So, hey, I feel better. How about y'all?
How long you been holding this, Junior?
About 3 months.
You've been waiting on this question.
So glad Carla put this in the show.
What if they hear you?
Do you think I
Come
give
on.
a damn?
Come on.
No, for real. I don't
That's what
understand.
radio is for.
Thank you,
To
This
be
is,
heard.
you know what, This is so rejuvenating. I didn't even know.
Not rejuvenating.
Man, I've been bogged
It's
down.
called therapeutic, Junior.
Man,
You're having therapy.
Man.
Let it out. I do
Man.
it all the time.
Yeah, all these lies. No, I wouldn't come see my daddy. You'll know you're a damn lie, but I've been there.
Yeah,
But I'm here now, though.
right there.
What has happened? I don't know.
No, y'all know
That's
what's going
right.
on.
Shouldn't
Shirley,
have
don't
said
be
it.
crazy. Don't act.
Get their ass, Junior.
Don't act.
I just didn't think you'd say it like this.
What?
On
Why
the
I wouldn't
air
say
live.
it? No, I couldn't wait for Carla to put this in the show. I've been waiting on this break. Do you hold
For
grudge?
how many months?
3.
Say it. Junior.
Hell.
Let it out.
Hell.
Steve, you're not
Yes.
No, I ain't trying. I
Yes,
am
you didn't
helping.
tell me you was taking this money. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Hell no, I ain't say that.
Uh-uh.
Woo.
Sure did.
Woo, thank you,
Then
Lord.
they gonna call you.
Do you think I give a damn
Yes,
time?
call
Once
us.
again, call me.
call.
You ain't been calling. By the time I've been trying to talk. Ain't nobody want to talk.
Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time for something funny
It is
now.
time for something funny.
What you got, Jay?
I got something, a list. We all got some. Just let you know right away when it ain't none of your damn business.
Yeah.
You might see it,
Yeah.
But it ain't
but it ain't your business.
Let it go.
Let it go.
What you keep
Oh,
looking
you
for?
know what you see, but it ain't your business. For instance,
Now, Shirley,
yeah.
you are going to have to do some of these. Now, we have
'Cause I know
written
you like
some
to
out
get in
for
business.
you because you're not good at this. You don't like this because you bullshit. But listen to me,
But this
Shirley,
is real black
and I
life.
want you to read them. This is really going on in people's lives. I want you to read at least 2 of these
All of you are.
and read it like you mean it.
Okay, all right. All right, if you see someone open the exit door, okay, you're at the movies and they let 9 people in the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, that's your
You're saying
business.
that's
That
not
ain't
your
your damn
business?
business.
That is
That
not
ain't
your
your
business.
damn business.
You in your seat?
They ain't asked you to get up.
Yeah. Movie starting.
The movie's
Okay, look at
losing
here.
money.
You got one? You got one?
Look here. If you hanging out with some white folks at the park and they hear something and walk through the woods, let me tell you something. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Got nothing to do.
That ain't none of your
Okay,
damn
your ass
business.
in the woods.
Don't you go in there.
Now that I agree with.
Don't you go in there. We heard something.
Let me have one. All right, your homeboy. Y'all been boys for years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tight. Y'all tight. You just hang out tight.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you see him hanging out, hugged up with another dude. That ain't your damn
Ain't none of your
business.
business.
Ain't your
Walk
business,
off.
man. You
That's
walk
like
off.
you ain't
like
see it.
You ain't seen none of that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You ain't your business.
Don't say anything.
No.
All right, Jay, well, what about this then? If you see someone at the drive-thru, take the money and put it in his pocket. That ain't none of your damn business. You was
As
just,
long as you get your food.
you just get your food.
You gotta call the police.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Oh my
You
God.
just drive off from that window. You don't know what he going through in there.
You don't know what's happening.
No, that ain't your business.
Right.
That ain't your business. That ain't your business at all, man. No.
If you in line
Uh-huh.
at the amusement park
Right.
Okay, yeah.
and somebody cut the line behind you,
Yeah.
that ain't your damn business. Come up here in front of me.
It's your business.
But you see him cut right there like they right behind you. That ain't your damn business.
Right to
That's
cut the line.
your
That's
business.
not right, you
It's
guys.
not your business, man.
Let me tell you
You
something.
got one?
If you with your wife and see your girlfriend with another man, that really ain't your damn business.
That's not
you
your
got to
business.
keep your mouth
No,
shut. You got
that
to
ain't
you
your
can't say
business.
nothing about that.
You shouldn't say nothing
You're
about
not
it.
gonna say anything.
Not a thing.
Not
I
now.
wouldn't bring it up.
No.
You're not gonna
Would be a
look.
good time.
Side eye her. Nothing.
You're in the grocery store. You see somebody go over to the grapes, and they eat about, say, 4 handfuls of grapes.
A pound.
A pound.
They eat a complete.
Oh, that's wrong.
They eat a pound of grapes.
Yeah.
They just sit there eating grapes.
Jay,
That ain't none of your damn business.
How is that your
Wrong,
business?
Jay.
How is
That's
that?
stealing.
That is not
Nah,
stealing.
that's not stealing. That's great. How about this, Jay?
What you got?
You at the bank,
Uh-huh.
and you at the window, and the man next to you at the window. If you see him slide the note to the teller, hey, that ain't none of your damn
That's
business.
right.
Hey, give me my 20s I asked for, and let me go get out the door.
And get him out of here.
Get out of here.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
yes.
I'm with you on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't
All right,
nothing
you
to
in the coffee place, right? You sitting there,
Okay.
and you see somebody get a handful of them sugars. Just a handful. 2 in each hand. 2 handfuls. The packs. Put them in their pocket. That ain't your business. How does that bother you?
It don't bother you.
I'm diabetic anyway. I ain't supposed to have that much.
That's too many sugars.
That's not your business.
Yeah, too much. Yeah.
If you in the gym
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and you see somebody working out with a trainer,
Uh-huh.
and the trainer tell them to do 15 reps,
Uh-huh.
and he walk off, and they don't do but 6,
Yeah. That ain't none of your business.
No, I gotta tell.
that ain't your damn business.
That ain't your
No,
business.
that's
Stay
not
out there.
honest.
It ain't got nothing to do
You
with
are
you.
being honest. All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Anthony Brown for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Man in the Street, very simple question. The question is, what is your favorite Christmas song?
Joy to the World.
Jingle Bells.
Oh, Holy Night. Silent Night.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Mele Kalikimaka.
Could you sing that for me?
Oh, no.
Silent Night. Grandma got run over by a
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Sing a little bit for me.
No.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC.
Jingle bells, jingle bells rock. Jingle bell rockin', na-na-na-na.
Rockin' and singing the night away.
Merry Christmas, pretty baby.
Merry Christmas, pretty baby by Charles Brown. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Santa Baby.
I like that one.
Joy to the World.
Silent Night.
Oh, Holy Night.
Santa Claus went to the ghetto.
Chestnuts roasting.
Christmas Carol.
I like the Mariah Carey one.
The question today is, what is your favorite Christmas song?
Man, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. What's the name of that one?
This Christmas, fireside blazing bright.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Can you sing a little bit?
No.
It's Christmas.
Sing it.
Oh, no.
Michael Jackson, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Can you sing it?
White Christmas.
The one from Charlie Brown Christmas. The Christmas tree. Or no, that's not it. Is it? No, it's the other one. It's the is that is it? Yeah.
My favorite Christmas song is Santa Claus Comes to the Ghetto by Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, you, sir, said you don't like watching your beautiful grandkids.
And they are beautiful.
They are.
And why?
What is that about,
They're
Steve?
a lot of fun. I don't like watching them.
What is that about?
'Cause I don't have a lot of time. Sitting up in here, I always got to tell them something. Boy, get down off of there. Stop pulling her hair. Why y'all arguing? Papa Rose won't let me. Well, maybe you don't need to. Sitting up in here. But I don't like Peppa Pig, ugly-ass cartoon. Like the farm-looking pig sitting up in here. Papa, let's watch Peppa Pig. Papa don't like Peppa Pig. You understand? Papa like watching Sports Center and CNN and Netflix. That's what I'm going to watch. Papa, I want a drink of that. You can't drink, McCallum, little girl, and don't ask me no damn more.
You giving the grandkids scotch?
Where is Marjorie?
That's why they be having me watching that. Papa, we want a bedtime story. Your papa don't know no damn thing.
Yes, you do. You know
I
a fairy
don't know.
tale.
I don't
Steve,
know.
you're the greatest
I promise
storyteller I know.
But they ain't none that kids supposed to hear.
Do they leave the kids with you? Like leave the house and just
Yeah,
use it?
you know, they'll go to Nobu's or something, and they know I don't want to go there, and they'll watch the kids. So I done put them in the movie theater room. I got the big screen on. I got cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, little movies, you know, The Incredibles and all this here. And they want to talk and ask questions all
they like
through the damn
attention,
movie.
Steve. Yeah.
I leave them in there, and then they'll come in here, Papa, Emily dying. Who is Emily?
You don't know none of these people.
Dog, I don't know none of these people right here. I don't like none of them. And then my kids mad because I done bought all of them iPads and stuff. Dad, we don't want our children raised on iPad. Quit dropping them off over here then. What they need an iPad for? They need somebody to talk to other than me.
And Steve, aren't your grandkids vegan or something? Aren't their parents?
Two of them vegan. That's another thing.
What?
Coming in here. Carly left BJ with me one time. And,
That's healthy, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah, well, he came in my office. I was eating some ribs. And so I gave him, you know, and he was just overjoyed. He was biting into them. His eyes got big. He kept looking at it. Then he eat it a little bit more. Then he look at it. Then he eat a little bit more. Carly came in here. Daddy, what did you give him? I said, eating the rib. He don't eat meat. I said, yes, he do. He eating it right now.
Oh, God.
Dad, we don't do that at our house. You ain't at your house. Quit coming in here asking me, man, babysit, raise these kids, watch these kids. I watch these kids like I want to. How long they been in the water? Until they look like prunes.
All right, Steve, coming up, closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day.
Yes, it is. What are you doing? It's been a good day, though. A good day. Oh, you weren't?
No,
we're so used to it now.
Today, I know.
Okay.
Let me do this. Hey, I got something I want to share with you all today.
Okay.
Today, when I woke up this morning, I had because it was Super Bowl weekend and we were in Miami, I didn't do my usual meditation every morning. And I missed about 3 days in a row of my early morning meditation. I always get up. It's something I've been doing for a little while now. I started it last summer. And I very rarely miss a day. I've been very, very happy about that. But the benefit of it is it gives me a moment alone before the hectic part of the day begins and before the phone starts ringing and before I used to wake up and look at my emails and my texts and get started. And I stopped doing that. And it has been a big refresher for me in my life because I just felt like I was starting my day wrong. I needed to have some spirituality brought into my life first thing in the morning. And I found that ever since this summer, that's been a very, very important aspect. It's been very calming for me. It has been very invigorating. It has helped me change the way a lot of my days start. But that alone time that I spend having my spiritual moment with my Creator is the way I've chosen to do it. I want to tell you all something. If you haven't tried that, give it a try. It's something about the early morning hours before you start hearing traffic and before you turn the TV on or answer emails or texts. It's something about the quiet of early morning before the house starts moving around and plates clanging and stuff like that and doors shutting. It's an amazing time to get in touch with your spirituality. And I suggest just give it a try. It may not be for you. It may not. I don't know you. But it happens a lot. I was reading a scripture once doing this thing and it was saying, and I'm paraphrasing it because it's showing what it said exactly. But I will come with you in the early mornings and hear your cry. And so it has been very beneficial to me. And this morning in particular, after spending about 3 days not doing it, today I sat down and all I did in my journal, because I have a Bible, I have a daily devotional, I have a journal. All I did in my journal this morning was I began to write out everything I could think of that I wanted to thank him for. I just put a list of things I was grateful for. And the next thing I know, I had filled up 2 pages. I mean, 2 complete pages in my journal. Now it's not a piece of notebook paper, that go in a 3-ring binder, but it's a substantial piece of paper. And I filled it up because I couldn't stop writing. And I was writing everything. I thanked him for safe passage in the airways. I thanked him for my children's health. I thanked him for guidance. I started thanking him for everything that he's done for me that I pray about, and the things that he's done for me that I don't pray about. I thank him for my breath. I thanked him for my measure of health. I thanked him for being able to have a lifestyle beyond my dreams. I was thanking him for the ability to dress myself. I was thanking him for meeting people, for taking on the mantra of 2020 of no complaints. I just decided in 2020 I didn't want to complain. So I've cut back on that. I haven't stopped completely. I catch myself every now and then, but I've cut down on complaining drastically. And I thanked him for that because instead of complaining, whenever I feel like I want to complain about something, I find a way to be grateful. I find something to be grateful for. So I've replaced complaining with gratitude. Wow, what a game changer. What an amazing mental state that puts you in. If you could exchange complaining for gratitude, gratitude is a very, very underrated principle of success. Not many people talk about it, but the more grateful you are, the more things God will give you to be grateful for. The more grateful you are, the more things God will give to you to be grateful for. That's a fact. That's a fact. And so I'm suggesting to everybody, get up a little bit earlier and spend 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Let's start there. The more you can do, the better. But if you could start with 10 quiet minutes with just you and God. And I don't care what faith you're in, just you and God. Just spend some time talking with him, thanking him, telling him what you want, telling him what you need, ask him for the help that you want. But tell him you love him and tell him you're trying to get it right and you need some help and tell him what you want and thank him. It's an amazing way to start your day. Just give it a thought, y'all. That's all. Those are my closing remarks. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right.
Cool.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.